A really good point that I didn't think of while I was making the video. I was making a comparison between lettuce and alcohol. First, I want to say I don't drink alcohol. I probably had drank, I don't know, 1 or 2 times in the last 10 years. True story. I have partaked with lettuce though, to help me sleep. I didn't like lighting the lettuce on fire. I never liked the way that lettuce made me feel when you lit it on fire, if you catch my drift. Everybody that I know partakes in lettuce, you know, they're trying to find their way to the cupboard to find the box of fucking donuts or the chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. But everybody that I know that drinks alcohol, the majority of them have had it brushed with the law. In fact, I would say alcohol is probably one of the main, if not the number one reason that fuels a lot of domestic disputes, domestic violence, domestic killings, shit like that. Somebody who may partake with lettuce gets into an argument with their wife, yeah, they're not thinking about trying to get off the couch and commit domestic violence. No. And vice versa, you know. In fact, they probably didn't hear a word they fucking said, if you know what I mean. But people who partake in alcohol, that's a different story. That fuels a totally different part of the brain. So I believe, and I know Hawk has talked about this on a number of occasions, that if they do rule that, you know, partaking in lettuce will make you a danger to society, so you no longer have your Second Amendment rights, that will open the door for people who consume alcohol. You have to wonder how many Americans consume alcohol on a daily basis or a few times a week. See, my reasoning for not doing it is I watched a cousin of mine die at 34 years old of cirrhosis of the liver. 34. I have family members who I call functioning alcoholics. My father kept a cooler in his truck, so after work he immediately got out. You know, he could crack a beer and drink it on the way home. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this. And I'm going to tag Hawk in this because I would really like his opinion on this. Legally speaking, does this open the door for them to, you know, cancel the Second Amendment for anybody who partakes in lettuce and alcohol in the future?